And hello to all friends, potatoes are also with you.
Yuxi.
And today together with Yuxi, we will check another card very interesting for our subscriber Yuti. I say hello to him right away. Yux, I think that also sends greetings. Give it to me.
Hooty, hoity toity.
Yes, quack there or what is it? What sounds are you making there? In short, the map is going to be very interesting now. I'm already looking forward to it, so let's watch.
So, what did the great Quack write to us? He writes to us, Quack, my name is Duck. He made a map for you. He made this beautiful map especially for us. Just look at these beauties. Well, let's start like this.
There are 50 more pages there.
Empty, 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 empty. Oh, stop. What are you looking for? So, this was the 10th page. So we're still looking. It's still empty. It's empty. And on page 46, YouTube. So, and still looking further. Where are the potatoes? It's on page 50th. So come on, answer me. Where are the potatoes?
Potatoes?
Yes.
Here.
And he picked it up himself. Is everything clear?
You picked it up. What are you doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
I'll throw it in your hand. You have it. What is this? Everyone went to look in short. Let's go where to the left, to the right where?
Come on, where are you going?
Go left.
Everyone needs to go somewhere, but let's cook for Yucks. So I understood what he was hinting at. So instead of a woman in the kitchen, it means that's the patriarchy. That's it.
A knife.
So.
Not visible. Listen, a jade knife is cool.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. Then?
Expensive.
Kitchen.
I do not know what it is, but I just kind of took a knife, and it disappeared somewhere.
In short, just don't touch anything. In short, there are no mechanisms here. It's probably just an Easter egg.
It's just such a beauty good.
And it's just that beauty is shorter for you. What would you cook? Yes, apparently. So let's go further in short. What were you thinking?
Or maybe it was a trick, so that I took a knife like that, and the knife disappeared. A trick.
Exactly, yes.
In short, so, this is not noob content if that's it. I'm kind of really shocked. It's a show, gentlemen. Read on. After Doika. 1 cow is equal at the end of the book. It's not fucking clear, but...
What? And 50 pages.
So, the 13th page of the doc. So, the 19th page S, the 20th page S, and still S, and I'm trying to understand his language. Wait, I'm almost connected with his language. Quack. I don't understand anything, but I understand something. Infinity. It was the last page. That's fine. I believe that our Cree philosopher is on your side.
Gorgeous. Look what's going on. In short, look here.
So after this mechanism, so that you understand, after this mechanism, I consider myself stupid, because he did something. Him. It has a more advanced mechanism.
Yes, he's cooler. I also feel stupid because...
We sucked so much on the sidelines, as I understand it. Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
In short, let's look at what the creator is here. It says observers here. Here, we have a cow standing here. There is a hand. See, she's poking.
Yeah.
With this bucket here.
He looks.
Anyway, here's the bucket. Here, look here. Up, passes, and this hand is not transmitted along the tape shorter, but by hand. Like she takes an empty bucket. He see there. Look, it's a bucket like hop gets here from there, and you have it splashing out in the deep way. And it is taken from here by hand, like this, by a mechanical hand, and it automatically transmits back here. In short, it's better than what we have done. Much more compact.
Just brilliant. Yes, it's compact, but listen, it's more expensive in terms of resources.
Yes, by the way, yes, something is being made of a lamp there. In short, look, it is also interesting to know about the transfer of energy using a mechanical belt. Further, here, we have a shower from the effects. As you know, milk, and we have end.
Occupies, effects.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, in short, you and I have been poisoned. We have poisoning now, and we are going to wash. Let's go wash.
Go ahead.
Look, go wash yourself too.
Come on, yeah.
Look, all the effect has subsided. Look, I throw a hop at you, and it subsides.
And it subsides.
All the effect subsides. Because here you see what's pouring here. Look, you see here like this.
Milk.
Literally splashing. Literally straight splashing.
It's very strange. It looks extremely. Damn, duck, you know, here's a duck. I think that's what I need. Damn, no, I'm not going to say. In short, he's a very interesting person as I understand it. Let me say this, duck, go make a movie.
Yeah.
Seriously, go make a movie. So it means, well, you wait, you stand here. You can basically stay there.
Yes.
I went further in short.
So next, what do we have on the left? There's something interesting 24 on the left.
So, I'm going to read it now. Automated cutting on the board.
Automated, probably, but here we have a blackboard. The board under it is a smart gutter for a knife, a filter knife. We have it going over here into the gutter, then it climbs out of this gutter here, with the help of a hand, and puts an autonomous activator back into the hand here. Because an autonomous activator can sort of slice the whole thing. But the fact is that if we have an empty board here, then he will pass this knife into this board, as it were, and put it there in short. Here now we can, it turns out that Farmer Delight is in fashion, put raw beef here, and it is sliced on a steak. If we run out of space here, well, more precisely, it is released, then a knife is put here, and goes back to the autonomous activator. In short, so here you are filing here, and you have absolutely infinitely pressed. Again, if there was no such mechanism, then this knife would just be put here on this board, and like everything would stop at you. By the way, this is a very good thing, because I had this question exactly how to automate minced meat slicing in my past survival, the very first in crate.
In theory, if we were suppliers of minced meat, this would be an appropriate mechanism, very cool in itself. But I don't have so many customers that I would need a permanent minced meat. But I think we just have to stick this mechanism in our factory, because in our factory there will be, guys, not only chocolate, but also other cool mechanisms. You know I'm so sad about it on the other hand, because I kind of don't eat meat in real life, but I'm indirectly involved in that anyway, vibrationally descended into development. Damn, I really like it so alive here.
Look, there's a very interesting mechanism here. And look, there is a shorter boiler here. In short, we look here, we have it here. So it probably serves an ingredient, some kind of ingredient. Then he enters the cauldron. Here's the way out, it's just written here. Ratatouille turns out here. But apparently something else went wrong here, and probably something else needs to be finalized. But in general,
he wanted to automate Ratatouille?
Well, yes, most likely. Well, the craft is shorter in the kitchen boiler.
Maybe you can create more than just Ratatouille here.
Yes, there is not only Ratatouille. Here you can create similar dishes, such complex ones that are in the kitchen boiler. Here, only we need to set up this whole thing, most likely, and actually in development. So why are we climbing here?
All right, well, Duck, then we are waiting for new mechanisms from you, exploits in the kitchen section. I don't even know what to call it. Well, in general, if you can.
I'm getting ready.
In short, if it is possible to automate Ratatouille, it will be very cool, because as far as I know, this is a very satisfying dish.
So let's move on. And here we have a panda sitting. The kitchen is on the left. So, what do we have here? 1 brass equals 1 wrapped lamb. Wrapped lamb. And here we have shorter potatoes. What is it?
Oh, I see. Wait. It is necessary to throw brass here in short. I understood. Well, like a brass ingot.
Yes, there will probably be something given out with you here.
That's it. Push.
There was something there. Wait, there was something there. Something has already turned out there. Do you remember when you pressed the button? This is it. What is it?
And these are shorter fools in my opinion.
And no, I put it here on the tape. Here it is. In theory, there it is already being issued. There she is. Look, in short, you just roughly threw brass here, because here the filters are just the same on brass. If we throw turf here, then nothing will happen. And there, apparently, some mechanism is triggered that gives out only 1 lamb. In other words, we can make a fully automatic store for you in this way, that is, without you. That is, you will have to work endlessly without your presence.
And this is a very cool idea.
Look, it means 1 brass is thrown here, and mutton is given out right here. So, let's take a look at this mechanism, and it's really interesting. So, here we have a shorter button. Yeah, it's just a wireless transmitter here. And here we have a comparator of some kind, and apparently there's some mechanism from below just for all this. Here, the ration signal is received, and simply given out 1 piece, at a time as the signal is given. That's when the hop all shifts like that, and eventually goes there. The whole thing goes somewhere in the gutter, and from the gutter, it is already taken with the help of this mechanical hand. And everything is transferred to this tape, that is, roughly speaking, to a table like this. Then we go on somewhere to the left, or to the right, let's choose.
Let's go right this time.
Go right. So this is where our trade is located. This is the mechanism itself, that allows you to trade. Look, so here we have, as I understand it, come on.
So.
Both of them.
Or brass.
And 1 bread lends itself.
There was bread, and again bread.
So.
I understand he made it for bread.
And here is the brass itself, that is, your earnings. People come here, throw brass, and this whole thing is transmitted to the loading funnel, read with the help of an observer of the contents, which is tuned to brass, and a signal is transmitted to the pulse and repeater, and everything goes to the distributor. Also here we have, as I understand it, this is also an observer of the contents to see, well, like a shorter flashlight, that everything is here, like there are items available here, and in the meantime, the brass that we have gives the signal, it goes into the chest, and accordingly, is stored here. In other words, this is earnings, and here you have a product. In short, it's cool. Here you can even adjust not only for 1 brass, let's say for 2, so that only 2 are accepted. And then everything will work. It's really cool, and it's very similar to industrial crafting. Do you remember there are such vending machines, and they allow you to trade just the same? And in principle, it's the same thing, absolutely the same, only more true, but it's vanilla. It warms, in short, cool.
I'm getting high. That is, in fact, we can really take and automate to a cafe, and I may not even be there, although in fact, I caught a vape from this presence.
And you'll be watching just yes, or you know there. In general, self-service, yes.
Let's hire a shorter way to go to work.
We have a scheme, apparently related to just the same. Here are these wrappers. Is it cabbage rolls, or what is it? So, I pressed the button shorter, and something happened here, right? So in short, here we have a signal being sent simultaneously to two of these receivers. At the same time, with everything here, we have different delays. Namely, here we have a pulse repeater, here is also a pulse repeater, but on the right, here is a delay of 1 to 3 ticks. And it turns out that at first, a signal is given once. There is also a pulse repeater. It goes to the powered switch lever. As you know, if a signal is applied to it once, then it switches and activates. If you give the signal a second time, and here it is given after 3 ticks, then it turns off. And here we just have an inverter. That is, in this way, by pressing the button, we have literally 1 tick here. In principle, I do not know what it is for, most likely, just to splash out exactly one thing of these cabbage rolls. Although you know, if there is just one pulse going on here, then you could just put a pulse repeater here. Well, let's even break it all now, and just check it out. I think it will be the same. That is, roughly speaking, even this is how we break it, but we serve it, and it seems even. Yes, it just does not have time to work. Then maybe it was irrational. Yes, most likely such a tank on new versions, because there is a signal going on here in 1 tick, but just does not have time to trigger anything here. And nothing is read due to the fact that Minecraft is a little bit rounded maybe, or it's a mod like that. And therefore he made such a thing that there is a little more than 1 tick, maybe 2 or 3 ticks, but everything is read. In short, a very interesting invention, and probably without it in any way. In short, I wanted to reproach him, that it was possible to make everything easier, but not.
And the duck turned out to be smarter.
Yes, that's it. Now we go to the left.
So this is the elevator. Take the elevator later. Let's see what we have here.
Here, we have energy production going on.
Elevator mechanism.
Look, here we have a shaft, transmitted. Here we just have a reversing mechanism when power is applied. Well, a signal to which it will simply change direction. And it turns out that all this goes to the elevator, and apparently, let's pull the elevator.
Come on.
By the way, look from below, there is something there. There's a button in the elevator, most likely. We click on it. A signal is transmitted to this receiver, it emits it, transmits it to this thing, and up. That's how it activates everything. That is, as a lever. And the elevator, as I understand it, is going up. There, the signal is reversed here. Then we press the button again, and a constant 0 signal is created, and it goes down.
Well, then it's time to ride the elevator.
Yeah, come on. So, but we found it.
Let's go.
Just the same, our button. Come on, push the button.
Up.
Oh my god, we're going up. That is, look.
Somehow you can increase the speed.
Yes, we need to increase the speed.
But I probably made it smaller on purpose, because as far as I know, if it's very fast, then we can fall through the blocks.
And what's also interesting, look carefully at what kind of thing we're driving. It's like, look here, the mechanism. This is a pulley or not. This is the shaft of a portable crane called. And in short, if we get out of here now, let's get out of here. I want to show it to you too. It is on this special shaft here. That is, look here, you see such gears, which is very unusual in fact, because elevators are usually made on these. I'll show you which ones. On a winch, this is usually done on such a winch.
By the way, I noticed that when you stand on the crate mechanisms, and they move, and you clamp the shift, you can't move at all. Tell in order not to fall. By the way, do you know what it says? This suggests that when we go by elevator, we need to go, even if it has a very fast speed, we need to go by elevator, and most likely we will not fall through the floor.
Yes, we are likely to become just a structure just like him. To him, so to speak, we will attach ourselves and become.
Guys, here's a life hack for ye. Duck, you are a great fellow. Thank you very much for such mechanisms. Is there something else there?
More and more. It's just a village there. In short, yes, the coolest thing we've seen today is milk production. Then here it is. This is a very cool mechanism actually. It may seem to you that it is somehow too simple and insignificant, but in fact it is not. With it, we can now fully automate the crafting of meatballs with pasta or something like that. In short, my favorite dish. Then here, we have an almost made mechanism for crafting these meatballs, roughly speaking. And there is also a very cool mechanism, which is generally straight transparent, which shows how you can make a vending machine. This is very, very cool, and, well, like here it was necessary to guess. In short, these inventions that we have seen today, they really make a significant contribution to Crete and to our knowledge. Well, there were potatoes with you as well.
Yuxi ba.